All right, continuing on with the Civic Type R Championship here. Tier 2. Let's see how much distance we actually have to cover in this endurance at Melbourne. Target's going to be 6.1 kilometers. Okay, so obviously we haven't had much opportunity to bot train, so yeah, for my standard, that's on a longer end of the endurance distance here. Certainly for limited time series. So hopefully it won't take too long. But here we go. And yeah, let's do a few races in the cockpit view just because it's fun to do, especially with a car like this where you can, see quite well out the front windshield. Looks like my engine's running super hot though. I'm lacking a coolant or something. My goodness, look at that. And looks like they gave me about a half tank of gas. And unfortunately, I don't think I can quite make out what the mileage says. But we all know cars in Real Racing 3, they've been rigged. The mileage doesn't change ever. I know. It's kind of unfortunate. That would be fun if you could tell which car you've driven the most by looking at the mileage. But unfortunately, that's not part of the game. Anyway, we got about halfway covered, I think. Maybe slightly shy of halfway since it was, it was closer to 7 kilometers, right? 6.8 was it? Now we're about halfway through, right? So anyway. Very tempted to turn the stereo on in this car. But of course, we all know it's just for looks. It's just the facade. Okay, 35 seconds. We are at about 5 kilometers. Alright, so we got another 1.5 kilometers to cover or so in lap 3. Alright, let's see the third place marker, 5.7. 5.9 and I guess that was 6.1. Okay, never mind. We got some time to kill then, huh? There we go. We'll roll right over onto the distance marker. There we go. We got some 10 seconds left over, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's good enough. All right. Some contact, yeah. So 20 racing dollar penalties applied and 930 fame points. So yeah, that's more than what we get for doing a Grand Prix lap in Formula One. All right. Let's move on to head-to-head at Brands Hatch. All right, another quick single lap here. And yeah, these cars desperately need to be customized, don't they? I'll have to figure something out. In the meantime, let's make some progress in this limited time series. Come on, gotta set up first tier upgrades. That's gotta be good for something, right? Pulling me ahead of my opponent, Mork Ring. "22 seconds at sector 1 checkpoint." So should be able to clear the sector 2 under 40 seconds. Yep, 38 seconds. And well, don't want to win by too great of a margin, so we'll let Mork Ring catch up a little bit. Maybe we can finish not quite bumper to bumper, but close enough. Some 30 seconds gap. And off track. When did I go off track in that one? All right, so almost 1.5 second gap for that 30-meter gap or so. All right. There we go. Gold trophy number 5 of 45 necessary. So we're, what, 1/9 way there. No reward for 1/9 completion. But, all right, so let's go on to close out Tier 2. The Cup at Daytona. PR 6.6. And, of course, with those first tier cash upgrades, we are good enough to make our way through here. And Daytona, of course, Cup head-to-head elimination are gonna be always rolling start. All right. Weaving through the traffic. Perhaps not so much weaving as just kind of squeezing in between the opponents. A little closer gap here. Those second and third place holders kind of trying to close me out. All right. Motorcycle course, of course, make a right here. All right. Yep, sounds like a Honda VTEC engine. See if we can get everybody lined up behind. All right, around 20-meter gap. Come on, you can get close, it's okay. All right, and this guy really gonna overtake? Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You really had what it takes to overtake me. I guess he did. What do you know? Oops. I underestimated. All right. And apparently not enough horsepower to really give them a good spin either. Alright, so then in that case, well, I guess that becomes a 2-lap cup. So now in a little bit of critical condition, but I don't think it should really make it any more complicated, at least not yet. Boy, some skidding there, but we are closer to the leader here early on. There we go. Whoa, getting perhaps a little too cavalier. There you go. Nice and gentle cornering. Hug these corners tight on the inside. Carry the maximum speed, except when you skid like that, not so much. All right. Now we're on the final stretch here. But of course, don't want to win by that kind of distance. Over 200 meters is a bit too far. All right. Under 100 meters is fine by me, and we just have to finish in the front. There we go. Yes, you can overtake once I'm through the finish line. Alright, so it took 2 tries, but not, any serious struggle or anything. Alright, so 600 fame points, just like a Formula 1 Grand Prix. What do you know? Alright, now our critical condition unserviced campaign begins. So that will start with the tier 3. So that will come up in the next video. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon.